Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Breach from the AFK table, and I am here to bring you some Paladins. Yeah, it's a pretty fun game, and I've gotten really hooked over the last, 24 hours or so. So it's one that I definitely wanted to bring to you guys. It's actually going to be our first video on the new AFK table YouTube page. You may recognize us formerly from the Gamer Bros. We were on iHeartRadio. And we love playing games, and we're exploring new options and opportunities to share that love with the world. So we're not gonna delay. We're gonna hop right into a game. I'm bringing you post commentary. It's just so much easier for me to do than live commentary. And this first gameplay is actually pretty damn good. It's from a decent little session I had where, I don't know, I just decided to fire it up and play. I don't know, had a good little win streak, and this was what kicked it off. We're going to start out the match here with Viktor, and he's one that I've really gravitated towards. He's a lot of fun to play as. He's the one you play in the tutorial, so I mean, I grabbed him right off the bat because of familiarity, but he's also just a blast, literally. So I've got a little bit of a cold right now, which is really not great for, a first video recording, but it is what it is, so we're gonna roll with that. And as you can see, getting our opening buys here. Paladins, a lot of people are accusing it of being an Overwatch clone, which is funny because Overwatch is already a TF2 clone. Yeah, I said it. Your beloved baby is a clone of another game. But just because they're both hero shooters, and all three of them are hero shooters, they all have, basically the same game mode, where you escort a payload from A to B. It's really not that exciting. So we're gonna get it underway. The games are a little slow to start, but they feel like they go by fast, like the way Call of Duty games used to. And the maps on here are all relatively small. I remember watching videos back in the alpha, and they looked much larger, and the game looked a lot different back then. I get killed right off the bat, which, it happens. I wasn't expecting a flank from around there, and you never know in the very first objective what the other team's going to be doing, so you just kind of got to play and react. So, got to get into my rhythm, but I don't die very much in this gameplay. In fact, in the entire game, I have the most kills and the fewest deaths, so with Viktor on this map, Frog Island I think it is, it's either that or it's Jaguar something or other. It's the Aztec Donkey Kong level. Anyways, I always open out by going right into here and tossing out Viktor's grenade. You can usually catch 2 to 3 people with it, and your grenade's going to do about 700, 600 damage, depending on how close they are to it whenever it goes off, and that's going to it's going to help your team out in being able to take down the enemy team. Like you can see, we've gotten up in this objective, and I was getting triple teamed there, so that just wasn't going to happen. There's a couple situations like that you'll run into in any shooter, where it just doesn't matter what you do. You don't have the support to protect what you got. But see, my grenade there, I always toss it straight at the payload too, especially when it's moving, because you know where they're going to be. They're going to drop my ult, get a nice little double kill. I should go over Viktor's moveset. He's got an ADS, which is your right click. Fire, standard fire, your left click. Typically 27 bullets in a mag. He has a perk on his standard thing before you build, where you can get 31. So his Q is the grenade. His F, which you'll see at the end of this gameplay, is his sprint button. And F is always a mobility for all the characters. And then his ult is, he calls it an airstrike. So you have to be targeting a player to hit the airstrike. But it does a lot of damage. Excuse me for just a second here. Okay. It does an insane amount of damage, and can really clear up an objective or hold an enemy team back, depending on how you want to use it. But the main thing you need to watch out for in this map in particular, and really all the maps, is getting flanked, like what happened to me at the very beginning. I think that right there was my last death. I could be wrong. Maybe there's one or two more. But you gotta watch out that you don't get flanked like I did right at the beginning of the game. They have the standard, you know, MOBA, FPS, 3-lane maps. And so, you always gotta keep kinda your eyes open. And you see Vision there was a little eye popped up and said I was visioned. The enemy team's Cassie, that's her ult. So that's what that was. And I'll probably do a gameplay of her before too terribly long. I really like playing as her too. And I don't get anyone with this use of the ult. Can't even find another person to target, and I end up losing it. So, it happens, but we still end up taking this objective here. And bam! Defense successful. So, now we just have to, it's 1-to-1. I think, either that or 2-to-2. I don't know, it's really small on my screen right now. Your cards that you can buy, kind of like in League or Overwatch, Paragon, Smite. This is by Hi Rez Studio, the team that does Smite, so you're obviously going to see similarities to that game. You buy these kind of little perk upgrades as you progress with the currency that you get from playing the objective and killing or assisting on kills of the enemy team. So, I typically like to go lifesteal on Viktor first, just because he does a very good constant amount of damage, and he has large amounts of damage too across time. Each bullet does 150 damage depending on the range, and drops off in a little bit further range, but I mean, you're constantly ticking up 15 health. That's pretty good. And then I go for defense, just because go for survivability. On the yellow tree, I typically go after the ult. Momentum, I think is what it is. Whatever makes your ult recharge faster. And then final attack damage plus 10. So, you see I should have bought the defense there. I'll get it here soon enough. Maybe it's next round that I have my epic play. It's gotta be. But I have a play that is completely out of my league. Like, there's no way I should have been the one who successfully did it. But I did. So, we'll go with that. Yeah, and here we got the payload. So there's no true offense and defense starting out. It's whoever can capture the objective first and then escort the payload. The other game mode right now is straight up just escort the payload from one side to the other. And you switch sides on there. And the maps seem very symmetrical. So if we're switching sides, I don't ever notice it because they seem so symmetrical. They may not be, and I may be full of shit right there. But, you know, it's happened a time or two. Here we're going to push it all the way up into their base, just deep up inside there. Which is what we're supposed to do. Now, I really like Paladins so far. I think more stress needs to be put on team composition. Granted, that's going to be less of an issue once I get 12 players, or 12 characters up to level 4 and can do ranked. Because there can't be duplicates, there's picks and bans. Here, it's just kind of everyone picks whatever. Everyone's just kind of playing to have fun and casual. But, I mean, I've been in a lot of team comps lately where there's like no tank or no healing. And it just, it makes it a really rough time. You'll see in the next gameplay, I go healing because, you know, I'm tired of people not having a healer on the team. So I play support in the next gameplay that's going to go up. And this is the final round. We're up 3 to 1, I believe, maybe 3 to 2. Like I said, I'm sitting way away from the screen right now. And we just have to capture the objective. So, naturally, start off with the exact same opening move I always do. Toss my grenade, sit back and try and pick people off in the distance. I'm kind of squishy with 2,000 health there, and it's not a very happy situation to be in. The tankier characters have like 300. The support I play, Pip, has 2,500. And it's, I do a lot of damage as Viktor, but he's super squishy, which is why you see me just melt so many times earlier in the video. And here we, once again, get like 1 kill off World. And here, I'm just going to sit back and hold the objective. Everyone else is wanting to go kind of kill horror around a bit. Oh, I'm getting shot from behind by another Viktor, and he should have had me. I was 1 bullet away from death. Sprint on out of there, come back behind him. He's still worried about the objective. Get him from behind. Kill Groot over there. Attract his other tanky frontline buddy. Attract his other tanky frontline buddy, who I haven't really played against. I don't even know the character's name right now, I'm so new. So I don't know what he's doing over there. Turns out he was healing, but still, I had no idea, so I need to sit back. And I get him, turn around, go kill the guy again. Which is just, it's hilarious. He's trying to hold my teammates, doesn't even get a kill out of it. And here we go. All of that to capture the objective. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to end off showing off my stats, so you guys can check that out if you want. Most kills, fewest deaths, most damage, best streak. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.